Hey everyone, welcome back to my gaming channel. We are back here in Once Human, and today we are going to focus a little bit in our base and base building and resources. In a previous episode we finished Rotten Manor and the Fruval areas, so we need to go to the Monolith of Greed, but we need to meet Mary down there. But before we do that, I think it's time that we get bit more resources because we are running a little low. We only have 2 water, clean water that we can drink, and we don't have a lot of bullets, and we can actually let that go. We have rifle bullets and SMG bullets. Let's scrap. Ooh, we have a lot of scrap actually. Nice. So let's scrap this. We can't scrap that. What I want to scrap is this. Okay, great. Anything else? Don't want to let that go. Oh, we can make actually ammo for that. Let's make ammo. Craft. Let's go for rifle ammo. Where's SR? There we go. Let's just go with 144. That's more than enough. Copper ammo for a pistol, I'm not sure yet. Okay, so I did cook up some copper, charcoal. Ooh, level 7, nice. Okay, so something I can show you guys. Now that we made a copper pickaxe in the previous episode, or was the one before that? Doesn't matter. Either way, we have the pickaxe, so we can now harvest aluminum. Oh, tin, sorry. Aluminum comes later. Ooh, cool. Look at that. We got a deviation. So we can grab this deviation. So the deviation that I just got, is one that you get from doing resource specific things. So if we chop a lot of wood, we might get a deviation that actually helps you chop wood. This one now actually helps you dig resources. So if we put it in a containment unit, it can help us get resources. So let me grab a bit of tin, because we need tin for the next level, and then I'll bring it back in base and then we'll continue. Okay, before we go back to base, let me show you something else. We need to gather water for the boiled water. So we just go into a river, not the ocean, because that gives you salt water, and that's how you get salt, by the way. But yeah, so we want to get into any river or pond, and you can collect water, and once you do that, you're going to get some dirty water, and you'll see that at the top, middle left of the screen, and then you can go cook it. So let me gather a bit, and I'll bring you back when we're back at base. Okay, we're back here in base. So now we need to cook up some water, but we don't have anything. So we need to make a primitive stove. So I think we already unlocked it, but in case you don't have it unlocked, so let me show you guys how to unlock it. So in the world, you press O and it will open up the memetics screen. So memetics is basically your blueprints, or how else can I explain this? I don't know. Anybody that watched my previous series on Arc, that's the same as engrams, basically. But yes. So we need to do the ore detector. We just need to unlock it. I'm not going to build it. It asks us to build it, but I'm not going to do it. And I want bronze crafting. So we need to make bronze. And as you can see, we need tin and copper. If we have bronze, then we can go bronze pickaxe. So we can actually upgrade our next tier. So that's kind of cool. Refinery, we're not going that route just yet. Forging techniques, then we can make steel as well, and bricks. I don't think I'm going to go that way just yet. Okay, so infrastructure, crafting, basic gear. We can unlock a few weapons, so let's unlock that. HP recovery, that's always good. Adrenaline shots, we'll actually get it. Advanced ammunition, let's unlock a few things. So this costs 0, so that's nice. So let's just unlock it with 0 things. This one costs 3 and 200, 3 and 200, 3 and 200. So let's not do that one yet. Okay, primary stove. We did unlock it. Dishes. Let's unlock dishes. Air drying. Planting. Rainwater collecting. Maybe we should unlock this. Beer meat. We don't have beer. Ugh, bear meat. Beer meat. Bear meat. Funny. Okay, so let's not go that route yet. I would like to unlock this so that we can place more securement units. But at the moment we can place 10, so that's good. And if you don't press O to get there, you can go through your not escape, inventory. And at the top you'll see Memedic's Cradle. You can unlock it. Okay, we unlocked quite a few things actually now. Okay, so if we go back to Memedics, we also have this specialization nodes. So every 5 levels you can specialize in something. So, pickaxe, forest foe, disassembly bench, no, carbon filter, scorching flamethrower trap. I don't like traps. Improves formula, pickaxe, durability is doubled. 30% yield, that's kind of nice. Ooh, this assembly bench, that's actually nice. Metal scraps and electronic parts is usually quite difficult to get, so this is a good one to get. Okay, so we have that one unlock. Okay, don't have anything here. Okay, so that's that. So let's make. Oh no, that. Let's go into build mode. We need to make a primary stove. Primitive stove? Primary stove. Let's put it here. Why not? Then, no. Then we can open this. Grab a water. You see we have a dirty water. Take the logs. And we can craft boiled water. And we'll have a ton of water. Roast, we have deer meat, so let's craft that. Did I say just one? Max it for me, please. Sugar. Okay, we can only do the ones that the text is in white, so we can do roasted corn as well. But our food is going to spoil, so let's not do that. Boiled water, orange juice. We don't have anything. We can actually make this a hawthorn juice. Because we have hawthorn berries right here. Hawthorn, I don't know how to pronounce it, but anyway. Oh, and these things break because they're too close to your structure. So if something just breaks randomly, that's why. Okay, while we wait for that, let's go back into building mode. And we can... where's the... There we go. A functional facility, we can... What does a mailbox do? This seems more like a runic portal than a mailbox. It contains gifts that one cannot refuse. Do we want to place this? I haven't placed this. So let's place this. But what I actually want is the isolated securement unit. So let's place you right here. You can connect power to it. It boosts if you open it up. And you put in something, let's say the Digby boy, what do you call it? You open it up. If you give it power, it will deviant power and mood recovery speed increase by 20% during dormancy. Okay, so it will go off and chop, hit rocks and stuff and gather resources for you. Okay, and then you can come back, excuse me, come back and you can find the resources right here and you can collect it. And as with your deviation, the butterfly you can launch, as it uses the deviation power, that circle that depletes at the bottom right corner, if it comes back, it recharges. So does that. Where is he now? He disappeared. Anyway, but he's out there somewhere. His power also depletes and needs to come back every once in a while. You'll see him sitting here, and then his power is restoring. So let's see what the mailbox gave us. We're updating up to... Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Is that all? Oh, I thought we were going to get resources. Okay, so we got that ammo. So if we open up our gear bag, we click here and we can then equip our sniper rifle. Nice. Now we can actually shoot things from a distance. Where's our DP? I don't know. Okay, cool. So, cooking is still almost done. Excuse me, almost done with the water. We can grab that, roast meat. Now we can drink water to our heart's content, because we need some water. Okay, so once this is done, excuse me. Okay, see on my hotbar number 8, we only have one of those food, and we still have food open, so let's eat that. Then we have a slot open. Okay, so next problem, at the bottom, as you can see my health bar, and there's this about 15%, can you see this in our inventory? Yes, here we go. There's a little bit of this bluish, smoky texture going around. That's what we gathered from the corruption when we were, excuse me, don't know what's going on, when we were here at the Rotten Manor. Okay, so the only way to get rid of it, okay, not the only way, sorry, there's a few ways. One way is sanity gummies. You can eat it, you can drink beer, or you can go sleep. We can't sleep yet, so let's make a plan. Furniture, I don't have any. Bed, where's a bed? There's a bed. So it's not unlocked, but you can click on it or press F and it will jump to the medics and it will show you where it is, and you can go to it and you can unlock it. So it costs 5 ciphers and 0 energy links, which we are good on. We need it, so we can gladly spend the 5 ciphers. Okay, cool. So we also unlocked these things, so now we can build that. Okay, this is 2 basic storage. This might be a good thing to unlock, because we will run out of storage space in our inventory, which sucks. Garage, I'm not going to build it. Well, it's just 1. Oh yeah, cool. So sometimes you get, let's just go outside the build mode, sometimes you get things you can place. Like this. So if we press F, we can actually place it somewhere in our building, but we don't have walls. A painting or something, and another billboard. I don't want to have that. Food selection crate. So if we open this, we actually get food. So let's open both. Let's see what we get. So we get a Stardust energy drink. Hydration, skybound, used to gain a double jump ability for 30 minutes. Oh, that's nice. Canned food, food preserved in an aluminum can, long lasting and is ideal for long-term storage. Canned seafood in oil, used for a chance to get 666 or 6,666 yield bonus for a final strike while mining or logging. So this is kind of nice, so let's go for this. I do like the double jump. Resource wise, this might be actually good, especially if we get to the more scarce resources. So let's grab that. Cool. Okay, we have Stardust ore, source, sorry, and Staroids. Bit of acid. We have some good resources, which is good. Have our water, and our meat is cooked. Let's claim our meat. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the meat, the canned food on our hot bar, because that's canned, so it never goes away or never spoils. This actually has a small white bar, so it will spoil over time. Okay, so be aware of that. So we can eat that. Oh yes, what we were doing is getting a bed going. So beds. Now we can place a bed. I don't know where. Let's place a bed right here for now. Now if you go... Oh, that's a ugly bed. So if we go rest, sleeping in bed restores HP and sanity. Build a bed in your territory, then press F when nearby to go to sleep. While asleep, your HP and sanity will gradually recover. Okay. So as you can see at the bottom, or here, the sanity depletes a bit, and the HP recovers while the sanity depletes. Okay, almost done. I don't know why this yellow corner doesn't want to go away. Don't get it. Okay, good. Yeah, and then we're fully rested and we are restored to full health. So that's kind of cool. And then we can actually come back in the next episode and we can go battle the monolith of greed. I hope so, because this is actually a bit difficult. Recommended level 9. Yeah, we're not there yet. We're level 7. So that might be difficult. Aiden's hideout. What can we do? Oh, I wanted to go do this actually off cam. There you say. Level 11. Definitely not that. We can do this. Level 4. Yeah, we can come back in the next episode. We'll do Citrus County. Okay. And then we'll go for a Rift Anchor and see where the mystical crate is and the weapon and armor crate is. Okay, sometimes there's 2 of weapon and armor crate, 1 of each actually. Sometimes in the higher levels there's 2 Rift Anchors that you need to get. So we're going to cover that as well in this playthrough series, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so what are we waiting for now? Oh yes, we can now make the higher tier bronze pickaxe. We need bronze ingots. Okay, so to get that, we come here and we craft bronze ingots. How many can we craft? 24. Let's go for it. Okay, so while we wait for that, I'm gonna just pause the recording for a second and I'll come back once that's done. Actually, while we wait for that, we might as well, I can show you the blueprints. So remember I said we need fragments and then we can unlock that blueprint. So we have enough fragments to unlock this revolver. Actually, it looks like we have a few that we can unlock. So let's do this. So you press F and then you have unlocked this. So now you can actually craft it. I'm not never going to craft it, but I unlock it either way. Okay, so anything else we can unlock. We can unlock a shotgun. Oh, it's already unlocked. Submachine gun. That's the one we actually have, so I'm not going to bother with that. This one we already have. This rarity is... green is the lowest rarity, then it's blue, then it's gold. No, purple and then gold. What do we have here? The sniper rifle we already get, or have. And we have a light machine gun. I think I want to build this. What do we need? Okay, let's see what we need. Why is it walking so slow? What happened there? Okay, well, this is also done, so let's claim this. Then we can do both. We can quickly make our bronze pickaxe. Now we can mine even higher tier things, and while we do that, let's see. I want to disassemble this. Great. Ooh, we have rifle bullets already. SMG is running low. Okay, you are done. Grab a bronze pickaxe, just put it in its place because it always goes to the first open slot. Okay, let's see if we go to SMG. Can we build tier 2? We can build... no, we can't. We have a lot of resources missing. All-purpose plastic. You need beryllium crystals and standard bar. Oh, so we're not going to be able to craft level... or tier 2. Ah, bummer. You do a little bit more damage. Okay, so let's craft this one. I think it will last us a little bit of a ways of our progress. So... yes, okay, so now we go back to gear, we go to this one and we choose this one. Okay, I'll keep this one as a backup, but we can disassemble the handgun. I don't want to, definitely don't want this one. And bullets. Oh yes, let's disassemble those. No, that one. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so now let's make LMG bullets. So let's just get it. Copper AP. So this uses the stardust to create. It does a little bit more damage, as you can see, 4% per shot. But I don't think it's worth it because we run through so much of it. So let's just make max, because we're always going to use this. So while that crafts, maybe we should. Oh, now we can't make gunpowder. We can make gunpowder. So let's make 2, and then we can make SMG armor. Oh, not armor, sorry, SMG rounds. Okay, because we do have only a little bit left, and as I said, oops, no teams, this one. We do want to keep it as a backup. We can actually swap it out in a field. Ah, great, it's done. Give me copper. Reload. Nice. We have an LMG. Okay, so if you're in your inventory, you can go to your gear and you can right click it. Now that we crafted this ourselves, we can actually add mods. If we had mods, we don't have yet. And we can add accessories. We don't have accessories yet, but we can unlock it, we can get it, we can buy it. It shows us how to get explore a riddle spot, billboard in northwest Red Sands. You remember that thing we did on the rooftop here, where we went through the colored doors? That is a riddle spot. That is what's classified as a riddle spot. So you just need to find the correct riddle spot depending on what you need to unlock, and then you will be able to get that unlock. So I'm just going to craft 1. That's 180 bullets, so I think that's enough. Okay, great. So we are crafted, we are prepared. So let's see again. I just want to make sure. Accessories. Muzzle. So for this instance, this one says Northwest Red Sands, billboard in Northwest Red Sands. So if you go to your map, Red Sands is here, Northwest. Northwest is over here somewhere. There's a billboard that you need to go find. Okay, there is a map on Google that you can get. I wonder if it shows here. Settlements, monolith. I don't see a riddle spot, but usually you can get it on Google. If you search for it, you can search for that riddle spot and you can get it. Some of the items you can buy, as I said, and yeah, some are unlocked that way, then you can just add it. So that's kind of cool. What else do we need to do? I don't get why this. Oh, you use this to reforge your character. Okay, cool. Stellar blueprints. Armor blueprints we also unlocked. So let's unlock this. Ooh, we can actually might be better. Unlock that. Unlock that. Unlock that. So you can obviously craft anything you want, and once you get all the blueprints, you can unlock it. You can also buy some of these blueprints. I'll show you later, in a much later episode, how to unlock that. Okay, but for now, we are prepped. We have our gear, we have our weapons, and we have food and water. So that's the most important part. So in the next episode, we're going to come back. We're going to do this citrus county and see where all the spots are in that. And Maybe we can do, no, hideout. We can go do that. It's just resources we can get. We need those resources, so that's good. And then we might be in a high enough level to come do this monolith of greed. It's quite difficult. I say quite, but depending on how prepped you are, if you have proper weapons, etc., it's not that bad. But if you're underprepared, it's actually difficult. But yes, okay, in any case, I'm rambling again. So let's call it an episode. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like and subscribe. But for now, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!